Well, you got me. By all accounts, it doesn't make sense.
Hello everyone, Frank here with another video, and in this one we're going to be covering the tar command in Linux. If you're not familiar with the tar command, it's basically a similar way of zipping your files. Basically, if you want to group one or more files together so you can transfer it to a different server or something, then you want to be looking at the tar command. So before we get started, you can see that I have a directory here created called tar files, but currently I don't have any files in there, so I need to create some dummy files so that I can show you how to use the tar utility. So I'm just going to do a quick for loop to create a list of files. So let me do for I, or well, yeah, for I, and I was gonna do like F for file or whatever, but nah. Okay, for I in do echo file number, or I'll just put file dash I 1 2 3 just to test it out. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm doing a for loop to do this in 6 iterations, and in each iteration I want to create a file. So you can create a dummy file by using the dd command. So you could do dd input file equals dev/0, and then you could do output file equals, and here I'm going to do file dash and then I for the number that gets appended, and then I'm going to do block size equals 1 megabyte, and I only want the count to do it once. So once that's done, that should generate a couple files, but let me want this inside the tars files directory. So yeah, so we're doing dd input file dev0 output file is going to be in our tar files directory, and it's gonna create a file with the number appended to it. Each file is going to be 1 megabyte in size. I'm doing 1 count, so let's go ahead and do that. Awesome. So we've now generated a couple dummy files. So we run this command again, we can see that my tar file directory now has a bunch of dummy files in it. So just to show you guys, so I can cd in here. Here are all the files. Do sh so we can check the file sizes. It's 908 kilobytes, around 1 megabyte. So let me go back. Okay, so say I want to transfer all these files, I need a way to bundle them all together. So we can do that with the tar command. So what we want to do is tar C for create, B for verbose, and F for file, and we want to give it a file name. In this case, I'll just call it bunch of files.tar, and then you want to specify the folder / directory that you want to bundle together. So I'm going to do tar files. So we can see that now we have a tar file created here, bunch of files.tar, and it should have all these files. So how can you view contents of a tar file? You can do that by running tar -t for list and then F to specify the file. In this case, is going to be a bunch of files.tar, and we can see that our tar file has all these files in there. So let me go ahead and delete my current tar files directory. So you can see that now I just have the bunch of files.tar file here. So let me go ahead and extract that, and you can do that. Well, actually, before I do that, let's check the file size. It's 5.8 megabytes. Okay, so now I want to extract it, and the reason why I'm getting the file size is because I'll show you a way to compress your files so that you don't have to, or well, so you can save disk space. But for now, yeah, it's 5.8 megabytes. I'm gonna go ahead and extract the contents, and you can do that by typing tar-x for extract, V for verbose. This is what prints messages out on your terminal to see you know what's going on. And then specify the file, -f for file, bunch of files.tar. So this has extracted the files. Oops, yeah. So you can see that we have our directory here again. And if we go in there, we can see that we have all our files. So how do we save disk space using the tar command? Meaning, how do we compress our files when we create our tar file? Yeah, so we can do that by doing tar-z. What this does is it sends the files over to gzip, which is a utility that compresses files. So we do that, create vf, and then give it a name. In this case, I'll call it compressed files.tar. And then normally if it's compressed, you want to add that .gz extension. It could be .tar.gz, or you can also see .tgz. Either way works. And I'm going to specify my tar files directory. Awesome. So now we have 2 tar files here. So if we check the disk space for the previous one, we see that it's 5.8 megabytes. And if we check the one of our compressed tar file, it is 8 kilobytes. So yeah, it's a big difference. Obviously, depending on your file, the compression can vary. So yeah, that was a quick introduction, hopefully, to the tar command. I've shown you how to bundle a bunch of files together, how to view what's inside tar files, how to extract tar files, and how to create compressed tar files. So if you found this useful, please give the video a thumbs up. It helps the channel out a lot, and I appreciate all you guys. As always, thank you for subscribing, and hope you guys have a great day. Thank you.